From Simon & Schuster Audio, Our Sacred Honor. Words of advice from the founders in stories, letters, poems, and speeches. Edited with commentary by William J. Bennett. Read by Philip Bosco, Barry Bostwick, Mary Stuart Masterson, Campbell Scott, David Strathern, and Fritz Weaver, with narration by Jesse Boggs, and an introduction by William J. Bennett.
It is famously recorded that upon the conclusion of the Constitutional Convention of 1787, a Mrs. Powell of Philadelphia asked Dr. Franklin, "Well, doctor, what have we got, a republic or a monarchy?" "A republic," replied the doctor, "if you can keep it." But how are we to keep our republic? In truth, this question, Franklin's question, is little asked or pondered today. And to the extent that it is, we answer that our political system is a machine that will go of itself, powered by such mechanisms as the separation of powers, federalism, checks and balances, clashing political factions, free elections, pluralism, interest groups, and so on and so forth. Well, to some extent it does work this way, which was part of the founders' plan. They believed that institutional arrangements would be central to the success of a modern republic, and Americans are rightfully proud to possess the world's longest-lasting and most imitated written political document, the Constitution. Yet, even with such extraordinary political instruments and institutions, the founders were aware that the American Republic would not, over the long haul, be so easily maintained. From their study of history, the founders had learned of the travails of republics before this one, how the republics of old had, in time, been destroyed by convulsions and upheavals, by vice and decadence. And from their study of human nature, they became acutely aware of man's self-interestedness and his selfishness, designing America's political institutions to take these things into account. They concluded that while such institutional supports were absolutely necessary and could do much to rechannel and curb individual selfishness and discourage convulsions and decline, something more would be needed if this republic was to survive. As John Adams put it, human passions unbridled.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?